Hi everyone, I'm Tom Shoemate. As Sarah said, this is my daughter Lizzie. She is a freshman at, I've just graduated as a freshman through her freshman year at Mount St. Joseph University. So we'll talk a little bit more in a second. I am the Chief Operating Officer at Franciscan Media, which is a Catholic media and publishing company in Over the Rhine. We've been there since 1893. So we're in the communication business. My wife Carolyn and I are parents of 6 children, 2 of which are out of college, 3 are in college, and 1's in elementary school. My oldest son, Tom, graduated from Cincinnati State a few years ago, and he works as an EMT. He did not apply for a Cincinnati Scholarship Foundation scholarship, but he was able to graduate from Cincinnati State with no debt through savings and work. He worked his way through. So he's currently saving for a house. Very resourceful kid. My daughter Gina graduated 2 years ago from St. Bonaventure University and works as an environmental scientist in Gainesville, Florida. She will soon be starting her work on her master's degree at the University of Florida, and she will be Skyping in here shortly. My son Jonathan, who is, looks like he's logging in there right now. Jonathan is studying criminal justice at Eastern Kentucky University. He graduates on Saturday. So he's at the end of his college road for his undergrad. He is currently looking for a law enforcement position. So he's applied at Cincinnati Police Department and Hamilton Police Departments. My son David is studying electrical engineering at Rose-Hulman Institute of Technology. This semester he's studying abroad at the University of New South Wales in Sydney, Australia, and he's a junior. My daughter Lizzie here, as I mentioned, is starting her 2nd year at Mount St. Joe studying nursing. And I have a little daughter, her name's Lily. We adopted Lily from Vietnam, and she's 7 years old and in the 1st grade. She's the life of our family. Just want to talk a little bit about some of the things we go through as parents trying to get our kids through college, and some of you have experienced this, I know. One of the pain points that we see in trying to get our children into college, there's a huge financial burden, especially when you got 6 kids. So I've got experience doing FAFSAs for I don't know how many years. I'm an expert on FAFSA now, just because I've filled those out. The Cincinnati Scholarship Foundation has been a big help in that regard. So far, we've received over $12,000 in scholarships from the Cincinnati Scholarship Foundation for a number of our children. There are other pain points as well regarding kids getting into college and through college. It starts in high school. So how do you motivate your kids to be proactive in looking for their college searches and understanding what options are available to them in their college search? How do you guide them into what college is right for them? There are lots of colleges. How do you help them determine what careers they would like to start to study in? The application process and the financial aid process, very confusing for me. I'm a CPA, and it's confusing for me. Imagine it is for a lot of folks. Where do your kids turn to get comfortable with college life, for career advice, for career mentoring? You worry about what's going to happen when they graduate. Will they find a job? Will they just be able to find something that's helps them grow and develop in the way that they want to grow and develop? I have a little bit of a personal story with mentoring. So mentoring is, I think, a very important part of a child's and high school students and students' growth. And I saw this in my son David, who's in Australia right now. He had a high school teacher, a technology high school teacher that was very much a mentor. And through his mentoring, he and his buddies started a company in high school and they competed in entrepreneurial competitions across the United States and across the world. And for 2 years running, they were the United States national champions for entrepreneurial. And this junior year, he was 5th in the world in this competition, and his senior year, he was 2nd in the world in this competition.
Wow.
And I think that's all to the mentoring that he received in high school from that teacher that was helping him. I believe that setting up environmental resources, the resources, creating the environment of resources that parents and students and schools and others can use to help communicate this information is invaluable. I know I've probably taken a little bit of time, so I'll turn it over to my kids to share a little bit more about the Cincinnati Scholarship Foundation and how it's helped them.
Lizzie, you want to go first?
I'm already here, so I might as well. The Cincinnati Scholarship Foundation has helped me immensely. All of last year, I was trying to figure out what to do, where I should go. It was all very difficult. But one thing that wasn't difficult was doing the Cincinnati Scholarship Foundation. Like, the application is so easy. You just fill out some of your information, send them some stuff, and then they tell you if you got a scholarship or not. It's really easy compared to everything else. It's given me an opportunity because I will have less loans now because of it, and I'll be able to pay those off faster. And when I graduate, I want to be able to do a program called Doctors Without Borders, where I go to third world countries and I'll volunteer in orphanages and other rundown hospitals. And because of the Cincinnati Scholarship Foundation, I'll be able to get there sooner and be able to help more people through that.
Call John?
Do you want to call John now?
Yeah. Sure.
Do you guys want to come over here where he can see you guys, like familiar faces?
See me?
Yeah, I can see you. Can you see me?
So this is my son Jonathan. He's at Eastern Kentucky in Richmond, Kentucky. So can you talk a little bit about the Cincinnati Scholarship Foundation, what they've done for you, and other things that you think that folks can help regarding the pain points you see in your college life?
Okay. Yeah, for me personally, well, I guess you've all met my dad, so from our perspective as children, we're pretty much on our own to pay for most of our college. My parents help out all that they can, but at the end of the day, it's not enough to cover all the bills. One of the big reliefs that the Cincinnati Scholarship Foundation has given me personally would be the financial support. Every year, they've been able to donate $1,000 to my college education, which is over 4 years, $4,000. That's a lot of money, especially when the only income that I have is a full-time summer job. So that helps out a ton because that just makes the resources that I can get go even farther. I was talking to my dad earlier about this, and I was thinking about, he informed me that you guys were looking for ways that you could help connect donors to the students more effectively. And one of the things that I kind of came up with was that possibly aligned the donors that have resources like career resources and stuff like that, create possibly an internship within the donor's resources, working for their company, and then they can create possibly even a mentorship that can last. Because with these resources, they can go farther than what financial resources can be by giving a student technical and life skills to be successful in a career. And, yeah, is there anything else you want me to touch on?
I wanted to introduce myself. Hi, David. I can see you. I'm Beth Collins. I'm the one that you're always talking to on the email and on the phone and stuff whenever you say, where is my payment for the science? I'm the one that goes, you hadn't sent in your grades. That probably has never.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
So anyway, that was an excellent suggestion. Thank you for bringing that up because that, stay tuned because that's exactly what this whole thing is about. It's connecting school businesses with the student. There'll be that direct connection, through General Electric. I understand you're studying engineering. Criminal justice. Oh, there'll be a connection for you too. But yeah, thank you so much. That was a great bit of input from a student. Thanks so much. And it's good to meet you.
You're welcome. See you.
Bye.
Thank you, John.
Mhm.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye.